Hey there, fashion friends. Welcome to today's episode. I'm very happy that you are here with me today. For today's episode, we are looking at something that has been much requested, and that is how to style chic outfits for hot weather.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like. Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like.
Okay, so yes, this is a much requested topic because I think a good amount of people live in hot weather for a good portion of the year. I myself lived in Southern California for 14 years, so I definitely get the whole year round sort of warm weather and not really ever having any real seasons. It's pretty much just like hot, really hot, and warm. Because I do have experience of this sort of hot weather all year round, I definitely wanted to share sort of my tips with everybody. I wasn't and still am not, a sort of shorts person. So today's episode is kind of just my alternatives or my alternative takes that I like to use when going into the summer season. So I know we've touched on chic outfits before, but before we get started, I always like to talk about what chic means to me. For me personally, having a style that is chic just basically means having a look that's elevated in style that you can have by adding contrast, or maybe it's an unexpected detail, or maybe it's a little bit of edge, or all of the above. Is you're basically just pushing an outfit a little bit further to be a little bit more elevated stylistically. And that's not gonna just be your sort of run-of-the-mill basic sort of look. The tips that I'm speaking to today are doing just that. They're gonna add either a little bit of contrast, a little bit of an unexpected detail, or a little bit of edge. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, so tip number one is statement sandals. So very similar to what I always talk about having statement footwear, statement shoes. It's the same thing when it comes to hot weather or warmer weather. Having those statement sandals is going to just be such an easy, effortless go-to item to have. So even if you have a very basic look, like a pair of just basic jean shorts with a basic t-shirt, if you throw on a good pair of statement sandals that have a little bit of edge or just a little bit of an added design element to them, or just a little bit of a unique silhouette to them, you're instantly going to elevate that basic look with those sandals. And actually that's the beauty of having a sort of basic look, is then you do have that blank canvas to add in those statement pieces. But just at least one pair of sandals that you feel really good in, that you feel confident in. Don't just get some statement sandal because somebody else has it and you think it's a good go-to. Get one that you're actually comfortable in, that you can actually function on a day-to-day basis. Okay, number two is choose alternatives. I'm not necessarily like a jean shorts person. Like I probably have got like 2 pairs in my closet that I wear during the summertime, like on those really hot days. But ultimately, yeah, they're just, it's not my go-to, it's not my jam. So alternatives to me, for me specifically, is one option is I have a pair of Everlane bike shorts. And I don't know if you guys have seen some of my videos on bike shorts, but for whatever reason, again, maybe it's just the 90s in me, I'm obsessed with bike shorts. I don't know, I just think they're so flattering and so edgy, and I just think they add such effortless style to a look, and it's just easy because it's just a pair of shorts. So that to me is a great alternative to just your run-of-the-mill basic jean short. As well as that, chinos I think are such a great one as well, especially if you're somebody that doesn't really like shorts at all or dresses at all. You don't want to show off your legs. Chinos that are 100% cotton are going to be a great alternative just because they're super comfortable, they're super breathable, they're just going to keep you nice and cool and breezy, just as much as a pair of shorts would. But one of my favorites and one of my always go-tos is a pair of 100% cotton jeans. Yes. So a lot of people think it's really weird that I'm still wearing jeans in the summertime. Again, what I've said in the past is that's why I love cotton, because cotton is such a versatile fabric. So obviously I will kind of stray away from the really thick denim, and I usually will stay away from really tight stretch denim that's got like a high blend. You know, might have polyester in there or something, because again, that's gonna hold in a bit of that heat. It's not gonna be as breathable. So yes, all about that 100% cotton that's maybe a little bit more relaxed. The one that I'm styling here today is from Moussy Vintage. This is their Cedar Rapids fit, their tapered skinny, and I'm super obsessed with these because again, they're 100% cotton and they've just got a very slight relaxed fit, but still very flattering. Okay, number 3 is tight with loose. I don't know if you know this or not, but I love tight jeans, or just tight bottoms in general. And one of my favorite looks is just a good tight pair of jeans or pants or whatever it is with a more oversized sort of slouchy drapey top. But in the summertime, I think it's such a fun time where I can kind of flip that as well, where I can wear a more tight fitting top. Maybe it's like a really tight fitting tube top or tank top, and then wear something looser on the bottom. Opposite to that would be maybe it's a pair of my beloved bike shorts with a really oversized sort of slouchy boyfriend t-shirt, or maybe it's an oversized breezy button-up shirt. But same sort of idea. You have it tight and feminine on the bottom and maybe a little bit more of that boyish charm oversized fit on the top. It's just gonna have that really kind of effortless style. Okay, number 4 is play with illusion. You may have heard me talk about this before, but I love a good naked top or naked bottom, just meaning it looks like you're not wearing anything. A flesh toned top or bottom, because it's that unexpected detail and it will add some contrast to a look. And I don't know, I just think it's fun and, you know, kind of adds to a bit of that, taking that out of account. I always think that flesh toned pieces are really flattering too, because it's elongating, because ultimately there's no point where your eye is really stopping. There's no sort of contrast. I have a tube top that has a very similar flesh toned to my skin that I love to wear. People are like, oh my gosh, I thought you were topless. So I don't know if that's weird or not, but hey, that's my thing. That's another illusion that I love. Is, for the most part, I'm not a dress person. However, where I do love dresses, just a really short dress that's kind of oversized, kind of girly, and I will wear them with like a basic pair of shorts underneath, or like a pair of bike shorts underneath. And why I love this again is it's that little bit of unexpected detail and that kind of bit of shock factor. So it looks like you're wearing a real short dress that I would never in my life wear without something underneath. People might be like, whoa, that's daring. And then a gust of wind comes and they're like, oh, what's gonna happen? And there's the shorts revealed. Nothing to be worried about. I don't know. I just think it's such a fun illusion to play with, and again, very flattering, and again, adding up just a little bit of spice, a little bit of interest to a look. Number 5 is go one piece. Yes, I love a one piece, mainly for the fact that you really can't get any closer to having a socially acceptable pair of pajamas. Yeah, whether it's jumpsuit, dresses, or romper. So like I said, I'm not a massive dress person, but I do think they are one of the most comfortable things you can wear. And I feel like they're very stylistic. There's so many great stylish dresses out there, and it's amazing because you just put that on and you're done. You just walk out the door. So for me, if I am pulled in to buy a dress, there's always got to be like some sort of little bit of edge to the dress. My alternative is then jumpsuits or rompers. I love jumpsuits and rompers. You're just breezy, flowing, and free. What each of these have in common as well is they're one piece and they're packed with style. And there's so many different versions out there. So even if you feel like maybe this isn't the right fit for you, I guarantee you there is a dress or a jumpsuit or a romper out there for you. You just gotta look. The ones that I'm showing here today are actually all from Everlane. I love these because they're all 100% cotton and super comfortable and super breathable. And I just love the fits, and I love that they all kind of have little different style tweaks you can do to make them look different. Number 6 is simple pops. So you guys know that I love a good stripe. Like if I'm gonna wear a print, it's probably gonna be a stripe, some form of a stripe. So that does not change for me in the summer. And I think that stripes are a perfect print for the summer because it's very nautical, you know, and nautical is very hot weather-esque. It just adds a little bit of a pop. It adds a little bit of dimension to a look rather than just having basic solid colors. Something like this you can just throw on and it already has that elevated freshness. As well as that, I think other little pops, like a little pop of leopard print looks really good. It's just like a little pop of wildness, you know? And that's definitely something that's fun about summertime, is I feel like because it's less layers, there's less layers happening, you can have a little bit more fun with print and not be too worried about being too much. Okay, number 7 is accessories are queen. In hot weather, in the summertime, girl loves an accessory. I love a good statement accessory. Again, because our looks get a little bit more basic because we don't have as many layers. We don't have as many opportunities to add different textures and levels with layers. So where I like to add in that bit of interest, that bit of elevation, and that bit of, you know, fun is with accessories. I myself won't go too overboard, so I'll usually choose one statement accessory and that's kind of the showpiece. So an example is my, you know, new favorite Lola hat from roztaker.com. This is just a good go-to straw hat and it's just got such effortless style. It's a very cool edgy silhouette with the little strap in the back, which I love. That's such a cool just little bit of interest, a little detail that I think completely elevates this hat. As well as that, a good pair of sunglasses that just speak to your style aesthetic, that are just you all the way. So here I've got these Warby Parker sunglasses that I recently got, and I love a good round frame. I just love like the timeless edginess of the round framed sunglasses. I can have a very basic look again and I throw on those sunglasses and it just adds that instant style. As well as that, like good statement jewelry. So again, don't go overboard. I think going overboard with jewelry isn't always the best choice because your eye doesn't know where to land. So an example of that are these MLE earrings that I got a while back. I'm not a massive earring person, so when I wear earrings, there is serious intention when I wear earrings. There's a reason why I'm wearing the earrings, and these definitely have a good reason, and that is they just are packed with that style, that edge. So if I'm wearing a really basic sort of summer look that doesn't have a lot going on, and then I pair those earrings with it, boom, instant style, instant chic elevation to a look. So you could get the same effect with like a really bold necklace. The only reason why I don't like really bold necklaces is I'm always a little bit worried about that tan line happening. It's happened before. And it doesn't matter. As long as this is an accessory that speaks to you and your style aesthetic, that you know you can just throw on with anything in your closet and walk out that door and you're gonna have that instant chic look.
I'm wondering what you got for me. Egyptian pattern is hard to beat, my lady on me. I'm wondering what you got for me. Egyptian pattern is hard to beat, my lady on me.
All right, my friends, there we have it. Those are 7 tips to style chic looks in hot weather. I hope that was helpful because I know a lot of you have been asking for this for a long time. Definitely comment below and let me know if this helped, or if you have any further questions, or if there's anything else that you would like me to touch on specifically. We are just, you know, in spring now and getting into summer, so there's plenty of opportunity for me to speak to this topic more. So definitely let me know if there's anything specific you would like to hear about. But with that, if you did like today's episode, you know what to do. Give me that thumbs up, comment below, share with your friends, and subscribe for future weekly episodes. And if you are already subscribed, click that bell so that you're notified when I post my new episodes. All right, my friends, you have a wonderful, beautiful rest of your day. Stay healthy, stay safe, love, and support each other. And we will definitely be chatting soon. Bye.
Come on.